Hello, welcome to Essential Math for Winter 2022. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Leah Petch, and I have been at Norquest for a long time. This is going to be my 17th year at Norquest. I've seen a lot of changes in that time, and we will be face-to-face together after January, fingers crossed. So we'll begin our introductions and looking at our course today to get ready for some online learning this January. But first of all, I'd like to share a little bit about myself. I'm married with 2 kids. Bennett is 9 and Mila is 6. And some of my hobbies are baking. I enjoy baking cookies especially, gardening, riding my bicycle. I'm just teaching myself how to knit. And I love holidays, and my 2 favorite holidays are probably Halloween and Christmas. I'd love to get to know you a little bit better, and so if you're able to reply to my email and let me know a little bit about yourself, and also I'll show you where our class forum is in Moodle. If you feel comfortable posting something about yourself, it'll be a way for us to get to know each other and for you to get to know your classmates a little bit before we come together in a face-to-face environment. In terms of course supplies, this is a no calculator course. So in class, we're not going to be using calculators for the class time, for assignments, for exams. And if you use a calculator, I ask that you only use it in order to check your work. I think that's okay. And when it comes to the workbooks, you have a couple of choices to make. You can either purchase the workbooks through our Norquest bookstore called The Core, or they are on Moodle electronically as PDF files. You can print them at home, or you can look at them electronically. I do recommend you have the paper workbooks, especially when we're in class together. It's just a lot easier, but it's going to be your decision on how best to obtain those workbooks. You definitely need to have a computer for the online portion of this course, so hopefully we'll be together in February. But you'll need a computer, you'll need a pencil, paper, and a lot of students like to buy a bit of graphing paper. It helps with lining up numbers. So if that's something that you feel you might need, then it would be good to purchase that fairly soon in the course. So now I'm going to take you through our Moodle page to help you navigate Moodle. If you've been in an online class before, then you'd be quite comfortable with Moodle. But if not, I want to help with the beginnings so that you get comfortable with the way our course looks online. Here's our Moodle page, and at the top it says Essential Math, and then right underneath is our online class link. So every day at 12:30, you're going to click on that link, and it's going to take you into Blackboard Ultra. And there will be another link that says the same thing where you will click and then you will be in the online class. And I'll be giving tutorials on how to do things in the Blackboard. So we'll meet together on the first day on January 5th, and we can hopefully iron out how to use the chat and all of the features of Blackboard. Underneath the online class link is our daily schedule. It's really important that you take a look at the daily schedule. So we'll be together every day, and when you click on it and open it up, what it does is it shows you the dates and the topics that we're going to cover each day and the homework pages. It also lets you know when we're going to have quizzes, assignments, and exams. So this is really handy to have either somewhere where you can view it on your computer, or you can print it, but our daily plan is here and it's set for the entire course right now. Sometimes we may make some changes, we might get a little bit ahead or a little bit behind, but generally we try to stick to this schedule. After the daily schedule is our introduction forum. So you're going to click on introductions, and then there's a place where it says to post something new to the forum. So you can click there and you can type in a short introduction about yourself, and that way you can read other people's introductions and also they can read your introduction. So that's the top part of our Moodle page. Over on the right hand side is my information. So that's our sidebar here. So my name and my email address, and you can email me anytime with questions that you have that come up along the way in our course. Underneath the top three things that I've just shown are our tabs. So I have 3 tabs available for you to view now. The first one is resources, so I'm going to open that. And inside of the resource tab are our workbooks. So in this folder there are all the workbooks, the 4 workbooks as PDF files, so you can print those if you like. And then the solutions to those workbooks are also here. A blank times table, that's a traditional times table, and then the multiplication facts as a list, which is something I'm going to show in class. A lot of people will learn their multiplication facts a bit better using the list format, so both of those are available for you. When we come together in February, I'll have paper copies of these for you. Then there's some resources about Norquest, so information about academics, funding, and personal contacts, the student handbook for academic upgrading, and then also instructions if you'd like to opt out of the Norquest health and dental benefits. Then I have some math resources for you, 3 websites that I find are really good. And the eLibrary ones, the Khan Academy, and the IXL Math. Underneath the resource tab is the first module. The lessons that are here, it looks like 3 pages. These lessons I built when I was teaching Essential Math as online real-time, but I made them available for you as a resource. We will do every lesson together in class. However, if you wanted to take a look here, you would see that when you click on each lesson, so I'm going to show you lesson 1.1, what you will either have is, if it's a video that isn't me, it means that last semester I taught this lesson in class. If it's a video that is me, it means last semester it was a video for a day where I wasn't teaching an in-class lesson. So you're going to see a variety of videos in each of the lessons, and you're also going to see the lesson is as a PDF workbook underneath. So it's just another way for you to learn and review. So the video workbook is here, that's your PDF lesson, and then there will be videos. Sometimes the videos are made by me, sometimes they're made by others. Sometimes they're taken from YouTube sites. So you can go through and click through all of these lessons, or some of them, just to get familiar with these Moodle lessons. But like I said, we're going to be doing each lesson together as a group. So if you don't go into these lessons, that's fine as well. I put the solutions again here, and then some resource sheets. So extra practice sheets I put in a folder, and we use those as they come up, and they're available to you as extra practice. And speaking of extra practice, I've got a practice quiz here, and it's not for marks, it's for fun. It's only 4 questions, but it's a way for you to try a quiz in Moodle to see how the quizzes look. And so this one is going to be open on the first day of class on January 5th, and then it closes on January 10th. So I encourage you to go in and try this practice quiz. And we have a lot of practice quizzes in the course, and then we have also quizzes that are for marks. The last tab I'd like to show you is a student service tab. So all of the services at Norquest are underneath. For example, the bookstore is here, we have Indigenous Student Services, Office of the Registrar, they're all listed here. Computer Commons, if you have computer problems. So anything that is a service at Norquest should be able to be found here in the clickable links. And that Student Service tab will always be at the bottom of your page. On the right-hand side, there's a calendar, link to the Norquest Library, some of those links to websites. Your course outline is here. It's clickable. You can read the course outline. And then your course grading, how we grade you in this course. And again, back up at the top is my email address. You can email me anytime with questions, or of course you can ask your questions during class. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you. Our first day is January the 5th. We're going to meet online at 12:30. And our first day will be starting the course, but also doing some activities so that everybody is comfortable with the online environment. But before then, if you have any questions, please email me. And I really look forward to meeting you on January 5th. Take care.